Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Wanda, how you doing, baby?
All systems are go. Go ahead.
Yeah, that program was the best for me because I was a person that I didn't have a lot of money saved. I didn't have basically no money. So when I went to Chris' seminar and they offered that program during the seminar, the Nehemiah program where they give you no money down and no money at closing, they'll pay the cost for you. It worked out great. I'm in my home as we speak. You know, so it was the best for me and my 3 children and my husband, and I'm so grateful for it.
Wanda, again, like I said, you know, Wanda could share her her testimony as she's saying now, and here with her case, she didn't have the best of credit, but again, we're willing to do whatever it takes to help you, you know, address this information. Again, I'm reading something also, what is called Deal With It. How can you conquer something regardless of what you're dealing with? If it's credit, home buying, if you don't address it, you got to confront it. So again, Wanda took the step of coming to a seminar, getting the facts of home ownership, you know, taking the first steps of getting a copy of her credit report, and then also finding out, sitting with someone, finding out what she qualified for. Then she can go out there and start looking for a house. That's how easy the process is. So again, for anyone that's out there that's listening, and I mean, just listen to her. I mean, you could be a success story also, just like she did. No matter what it took, you know, we dealt with so many different challenges through her case, for us for credit, for us for the issues with the property. We got through it. And many times, again, the processes get so painful where people say, oh, no, I can't take it. There's too much pressure, this and that. But again, anything that's good will be worth it at the end. And Wanda, you could share also, you know, some of your parts also, even with the house. You know, here's a house that she was buying. The house was a mess. The house was fixed up.
A mess.
You know, I got on the phone and negotiated the price with the seller with her. Like she's got new carpeting, new sheetrock, a brand new AC unit, heating system.
So in other words, Chris, because the house was not in great condition, you were able to get Wanda a significant discount on the asking price.
That's correct. And again, she used that to her advantage. Again, make the phone call. Dial us up on the at the office at 516-354-5000, or you can again go right on the website, register for a seminar. It's very important that you get yourself educated and informed about home buying. Stop denying yourself. Again, address this situation. Don't say my credit is this, my credit is that. Listen, here's a perfect example. Another case like with Wanda. You make a certain income. Say you make a certain income, and you say you think the income is low. You could maybe do this. You could do this with your brother or your sister. Combine your resources and buy maybe a 2-family or 3-family house. This is your ticket to get into a house. Maximize the resources you have. And again, Wanda, you could share again, you know, her experience. She attended a seminar. I talked about credit. I talked about home buying. Everything that I talked about was for the whole process leading into her getting into the house. Now, getting into the house now, she was able to work on the debts and address the issues with her credit. So when she get into the house, she has one low payment and one affordable payment. She's got a very good interest rate.
Exactly.
A 30-year fixed mortgage.
Right. And as you said, Chris, it's not, and it was not credit score driven, which is very important. Very, very important. Because just about all of us have some kind of blemish on our credit scores. I mean, you know, very few of us have what you would call perfect credit. I mean, there are a couple of us, but generally speaking, not a lot. I think what the audience would really want to know is how long since you attended that seminar, Wanda? Since the date you attended the seminar to the closing where you could call the house your own, how long did that take?
Well, I have to say it was a while because I was clearing up my credit. There was some problems and issues, not with First Republic. They was the greatest with the sellers. You know, the house, like Chris said, needed some work done. They did it. They negotiated the price. They got the work done before we can close. So it wasn't, I'll say maybe 6 months to 8 months. It It seemed like a long time, but now it's a blessing. I'm in this home. I thank God for this. I mean, First Republic, they did their thing. When I gave up, he never gave up. There was times I said, I can't do this no more. It's too much stress. I was getting headaches. Chris would always phone me and said, we're all right. We're still on target. We're all right. I'm going to negotiate the price. Oh, it's real, and I thank you so much, Chris. I thank you.
Again, I'm just happy to be a part of the dream. That's the thing. Keep the dream alive. I mean, it's up to you. Again, we got to connect together. No matter what your case looks like, give us a phone call. Give us an opportunity to help you. Help yourself by making the call.
All right, and Wanda, you mentioned 6 to 8 months. That's really not a heck of a long time to actually find the home of your dreams. And you sound extremely happy with your purchase. You sound you seem to be in a really good mood. The fact that you found the home, the fact that Chris worked so closely with you to make sure that it happened for you. It was a good experience from beginning to end.
It was the best. I have no complaints, and I'm not just saying this. It's real. I have no complaints. I mean, I would recommend anyone to call First Republic. Chris is very patient. He's very driven. He wants so much for you. And it wasn't even his home. It was my home, and he did this for my family. Yes, I'm happy because now I want to come to work. I have smiles on my face when I see my kids running up and down the stairs. And yes, this is my dream. I am so happy.
Right. And Wanda, obviously you're extremely special because I can hear it in your voice, and I can certainly hear it in the way Chris talks about the transaction. But I wish we could tell you that you're the only person that's special over there, but you're not, because Chris actually deals with everyone as though they were the only person who existed in the world.
That's right.
He makes everybody feel special.
And I'm glad. I want everybody to feel what I'm feeling right now. It's real. It can happen. I was one of those negative types. It happened. It happened to everybody else. It wasn't happening for my family. First Republic never gave up. Like I said, I gave up many a times. They never gave up. He was so driven. Like this was his home. Oh, you don't know. I just feel so grateful. I feel so grateful. I just want to say thank you.
You must also add too, Wanda, about sometimes I couldn't call her because she was at her job, but I would send her a text. Okay, never give up. I'm not giving up, and I would tell her, keep your head up. I mean, she could tell you. Right. She's my witness. I would send her texts on a weekly basis, just to give her status. Everything's going good. Keep your head up. We're gonna get through it.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.